Bonjour, hello, it's Janice with Janice in France. Do you know the words faire niet means to do nothing? We Americans eat our lunches in about 20 minutes. I know, I was a school teacher for 25 years and we had about 20 minutes for lunch. And I'm sure there are other jobs that have the same thing. Not all of us have the luxury of having hour and a half lunches. Well, in France, you can have that luxury. Did you know that some of the restaurants were closed from 12 to 2? Some of the stores are closed from 12 to 2 because they go home and they have lunch with their families. And they may even take a nap. They may even just enjoy their family time because they know they have to go back to work. It's amazing what it's like to slow down and appreciate what surrounds you and what your environment is. You know what? Instead of going to a store and getting in your car and eating your chocolate bar or your ice cream, why not go and get a small piece of chocolate that you've chosen out of about 150 choices, and you're going to sit there and look at nature and just see what it has to offer and listen and eat your chocolate and maybe take about 20 minutes or 25, oh my goodness, even 30, to just slow down. Remember, the French do not live to work. They work to live. So let's think of some ways that we can slow down life, or that I'll be able to slow down life when I go to France. How about sitting outside in a cafe, having coffee or hot chocolate, and writing down in my journal? Maybe I've missed a few days of writing and I just want to take the time. No one is going to say anything to me. No one is going to shush me away because I need to make space for someone else. They're not going to do anything, and then when I finish, I'm done and I can move on to someplace else. There are so many interesting bookstores in France that get you a book and go sit down with that coffee and read maybe a chapter or two. No one is going to say anything to you, and you get to enjoy the outdoors, and you get to enjoy the smells and the languages spoken, and you're not tucked in your apartment or your home. Let's see, what is another way that we could slow down? How about taking a picnic? I can take a picnic. I can go to a store. I can pick me out some great cheese. I can buy me a small bottle of red wine. I can get me a little bit of bread. I can even bring a little bit of fruit. And I can go down to the river and I can have me a picnic. It doesn't take two to have a picnic. Now, there's certainly not anything wrong with having two people in a picnic, but it's okay to have one person as a picnic. Enjoy it. Sit back. Enjoy the food. Don't just put it in your mouth and swallow and not have any idea of what you just ate. French people honor their food. They revel in their food. It isn't something to be eaten so quickly that we don't have any idea of what the fragrance even was that we just put in our mouth. Let's see, what's another way we could do this? How about playing chess or playing checkers or get a new hobby? We could do that. Or we could just walk around the city. I can't wait to take Buster and just walk around the city and just take in all the looks. I love the sounds of Paris. I love the atmosphere. Now, most French people will walk fast. So don't be surprised when you see that. But also, when they get there, they take time to either drink that glass of wine or to visit with their friend or maybe to even just eat that piece of chocolate. They may walk quickly, but once they get there, they take their time. Let's see, what is another thing? Go to a candle shop and just smell the fragrances and look around. That's why I love to take pictures of everything, and I love to report it back to you guys, because it makes me stop. It makes me look. You know, there's nothing wrong with not purchasing everything you see. I know I have the bad habit of wanting to do that, but there's nothing wrong with that. There are so many items, there's so many museums, there are so many fragrances that you can have in France. And it doesn't matter whether it's a smaller town like Fontainebleau, or a little bit larger town like Colmar, or maybe the town that has fabulous restaurants, Lyon, or maybe right back to Paris. Take your time to enjoy. It's about life. It isn't about how much you can do in 10 minutes. It's about what you can see and hear and smell in a length of time that only you will know when it's over. There is one thing that French people really adore, and that is cashmere. And they have sales going on in January. And so that would be the best thing, to go and look at the cashmere maybe that you want to buy in the next couple of months. Or have your eye on that store that has the best price for that cashmere when it does go on sale. You don't have to buy it now. Wait. But I imagine there's not too many French ladies or French chic ladies that do not own at least one cashmere, if not more. Since I'm going to France by myself, I'm going to have to create my own environment. And it will be very difficult when I first get there, because I will want to do everything fast. I will want to talk fast. I will want to say, oh, bonjour madame, bonjour mademoiselle, oh, bonjour. Slow down. They want you to slow down. And it will take a while for my brain and my mouth to just say, ooh, slow down. Enjoy what's around you. Go to the market and pick up the vegetables and smell the fragrance. It isn't like, oh, I need 2 of those, 3 of those, give me a half a pound of those, please. We don't need to do that in France. We want to enjoy where we are. We want to create our own environment. Even if you're with someone else, you can still create your own environment. We are individuals. And French people are very individualistic. You never know. You may be inspired to write a book. You may be inspired to just write an article for a magazine. If you cannot get inspired in France, anywhere in France, I don't know that you could ever get inspired. Now, I'm sure maybe all people are not in love with France as much as I am. Maybe you're more in love with Italy, or maybe you're more in love with Australia. But to me, France is the epitome of romanticism and the environment that just makes you want to create, whether it be artistic or through your writing. I believe the most important idea when I go to France is to enjoy the patisseries, the boulangeries, and savor every single bite. I even want to start cooking French food, but more than anything, I want to be happy. I want to be happy just being me. I want to be happy just having that picnic by myself. It's okay. I don't have to have a tremendous amount of people around for me to be happy. Take your time. And let's say you're not going to France anytime soon. Try taking your time and enjoying what life you have here. There's nothing that says you have to go to France to slow down. Try slowing down here. Try reading a book when you're eating your lunch or when you're eating your dinner. Turn off the TV for a while. Turn off that phone for a while. Just see what it's like to be you and to create your own happy environment. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again. Au revoir.